Oh, that's the Woody Woodpecker song. Yeah, he's a-pecking it all day long. He pecks a few holes in a tree to see if a redwood's really red. And it's nothing to him on the tiniest whim to peck a few holes in your head. Oh, that's
She stepped off the bus with a birth suitcase and a frown, and she could smell the breweries and abattoirs on the edge of town. And the man who owes her money won't even lend her an ear. When she phones to demand his answers vague, he says, I'll get back to you, but right now I've got to catch the plague. She goes to shuffle through careers. All they offer her is friendship and peace souvenirs. And the receptionist was playing with a pencil at her lip. She asked her if she knew a place to sleep. She says, I'll get back to you, but now I've got appointments to keep. Shop called BJ's that she stepped into to get out of the gale. They sold only British manufacture, lifetime guaranteed to fail. And a store detective asked her what she had under the coat. It's just a little something that I wrote. It says, I'll get back to you unless first your girlfriend slits your throat. She asked some wino for advice, but it turned out to be a Sunday sport reporter who was following his nose. He said, I'll get back to you, but first we need a picture with our clothes. So she stepped back on that bus with a birth suitcase and a frown. And she had come to the conclusion that this was not the place for Maggie Brown. And it was 6 in the morning when she telephoned me. Until then I'd been living on my ears, but I got back up and she got back to me.
Hiya, Kathy. I thought I had the microphone on there. Yeah, I don't really hear much from Amy at the moment because she has trouble with her internet and stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that. Your 2.5-year-old great niece in ICU, Jackson, Mississippi Children's Hospital. Been there a week. I hope you're coping all right. And getting by okay under the circumstances. It's nice to see you. Let's put another song on just now.
Such a little thing, such a little thing, but the difference it made was great. There you go, wielding a bicycle chain. Oh, why won't you change? Change and be nice. Such a little thing, a gentle tone of kindness, or written words on paper. Can you write? How I love all of the very simple things of life. God's good at how I love all of the very simple things of life. Such a little thing, a fumbling politeness. Oh, the difference saved me. Wielding a bicycle chain. Why won't you change? I will not change, and I will not be nice. Most people keep their brains between their legs. Don't you find? Alone, I was only singing. Leave me alone because I was only singing. Leave me alone, I was only singing. Leave me alone, you have just proved it. Most people keep their brains between their legs.
Yeah, you hate you don't get to talk to her as much. The damned internet. I know I'm the same. I miss messaging with her and stuff. Or even when I do a stream. I miss her being around. But I'm sure she'll get it sorted at some point soon, I guess. Do you have any song requests that are not too commercial? Any song requests? This is 5.5 minutes, this one. He's saying about Biden. Joe Biden, weak ass, messed up bad. This is on his ass. I'm glad I'm not in the military anymore. I would never stand behind this disaster of a man. Yep. He's a mess, eh? Who's that one with Hitler and Biden?
Burgdorf, was ist los? Woher kommt die Schießerei?
Mein Führer, darf ich Ihnen zum Geburtstag gratulieren? Mein Führer, das Zentrum von Berlin steht unter Artilleriebeschuss. Granaten sind in dichter Folge am Brandenburger Tor, am Reichstag und bis hin zum Bahnhof Friedrichstraße eingeschlagen.
Von wo kommt der Beschuss?
Mein Führer, wir haben noch keine Meldung. Ich spreche gerade mit Koller.
Koller.
I guess that's copyright, yeah, it must be for a movie or something.
Koller. Sie wissen, dass Berlin unter Artilleriefeuer liegt.
All men and women created by go. You know the thing.
Hören Sie den Beschuss nicht?
We cannot let this. We've never allowed any crisis from the Civil War straight through to the pandemic of 17, all the way around 16. We have never let our democracy take second fiddle. We can both have a democracy and elections and at the same time correct the public health.
Die Russen sollen eine Eisenbahnbrücke über die Oder haben.
You know, the rapidly rising I don't know.
So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap, and I've loved kids jumping on my lap. Got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun, and the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down, so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again.
Das sind ja nur 12 Kilometer bis zum Stadtkern.
But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Ist der Russe schon so nah?
I'm going to beat Joe Biden.
Man müsste die ganze Luftwaffenführung sofort aufhängen. Das ist unerhört. Unerhört. Der Russe steckt 12 Kilometer vom Stadtkern. Und ich erfahre das sozusagen auf Nachfrage.
Mein Führer, vielleicht handelt es sich ja wirklich um Fernfeuer. Sie erwähnten eine Eisenbahnbrücke über die Oder.
Ach, Unsinn!
Hitler looks at random pictures. How people don't get something is wrong with him, I don't get. Yeah, it looked like there was that before he was even president. It looked like there was something no right. Who was that guy he's talking about? Popsicle or some guy in the neighbourhood. I like the one of this Hitler meets, it was Hitler and Jimmy Savile or something. What was it called? Oh, Phones. Or is it, I don't know if it's just put Jimmy. There was another one to do with Rolf Harris. It's not coming up. Oh, there it is. Hitler finds Jimmy Savile. Hitler finds out the truth about Jimmy Savile. The other one says Hitler finds out he's in Berlin.
Dem Feind gelungen, die Front in breiter Formation zu durchbrechen. Im Süden hat der Gegner Zossen genommen und stößt auf Stahnsdorf vor. Der Feind operiert jetzt am nördlichen Stadtrand zwischen Frohnau und Pankow. Ja. Und im Osten ist der Feind bis zur Linie Lichtenberg, Marsdorf, Karlshorst gelangt.
Mit dem Angriff Steiners wird das alles in Ordnung kommen.
Mein Führer, Steiner konnte nicht genügend Kräfte für einen Angriff massieren.
Der Angriff Steiner ist nicht erfolgt.
He just fucking explodes. Yeah.
Es bleiben im Raum Keitel, Jodl, Krebs und Burgdorf. Das war ein Befehl! Der Angriff Steiners war ein Befehl! Wer schickt Sie? Dass Sie es wagen, Sie meinen Befehl zu widersetzen! So weit ist das also gekommen. Das Militär hat mich belogen! Jeder hat mich belogen, sogar die SS! Die gesamte Generalität ist nichts weiter als ein Haufen niederträchtiger, treuloser Feiglinge!
Ja,
Ich kann nicht zulassen, dass die Soldaten, die für Sie verbringen...
Nicht als Feiglinge! Verreiter, Versager!
Mein Führer, was Sie da sagen, ist ungeheuerlich.
Die Generalität ist das Geschmeiß des deutschen Volkes! Sie ist ohne
He says he
Ehre!
got an outfit to look like him for
Sie
the
nennen sich
parade
Generale,
or
weil
something.
Sie Jahre auf Militärakademien zugebracht haben, nur um zu lernen, wie man Messer und Gabel hält! Jahrelang hat das Militär meine Aktionen nur behindert! Es hat mir jeden nur ersichtlichen Widerstand in den Weg gelegt! Ich hätte gut daran getan, von Jahren alle höheren Offiziere liquidieren zu lassen, wie Stalin! Ich war nie auf einer Akademie. Und doch habe ich allein auf mich gestellt,
Fucking job.
ganz Europa erobert. Verräter! Von allem Anfang an bin ich so verraten und betrogen worden. Es wurde ein ungeheurer Verrat geübt am deutschen Volke. Aber alle diese Verräter werden bezahlen. Mit ihrem eigenen Blut werden sie bezahlen. Sie werden es saufen in ihrem eigenen Blut.
Bitte, Gerda. Jetzt beruhig dich doch.
Meine Befehle sind in den Wind gesprochen. Es ist
Just fix it for me to leave on the fire engine.
zu führen. Es ist aus. Der Krieg ist verloren.
Poor guy.
Aber wenn Sie, meine Herren, glauben, dass ich deswegen Berlin verlasse, irren Sie sich gewaltig. Eher jage ich mir eine Kugel durch den Kopf. Tun Sie, was Sie wollen.
Es ist dem Feind gelungen, die Front in breiter Formation zu durchbrechen. Im Süden hat der Gegner Zossen genommen und stößt auf Stahnsdorf vor. Der Feind operiert jetzt am nördlichen Stadtrand zwischen Frohnau und Pankow. Und im Osten ist der Feind bis zur Linie Lichtenberg, Marsdorf, Karlshorst gelangt.
Mit dem Angriff Steiners wird das alles in Ordnung kommen.
That's
My
the one
Führer.
where he said he'd bought an outfit to look like him for a charity parade. Now we can do it.
Steiner konnte nicht genügend Kräfte für einen Angriff
He's telling
massieren.
children he will
Der
fix
Angriff
it.
Steiner ist nicht erfolgt.
It's the same clip they use for a lot of them. Most of them.
Es bleiben im Raum Keitel, Jodl, Krebs und Burgdorf. Das war ein Befehl! Der Angriff Steiners war ein Befehl! Wer schickt Sie? Dass Sie es wagen, Sie meinen Befehl zu widersetzen! So weit ist das also gekommen. Das Militär hat mich belogen! Jeder hat mich belogen, sogar die SS! Die gesamte Generalität ist nichts weiter als ein Haufen niederträchtiger, treuloser Feiglinge!
Mein Führer, ich kann nicht zulassen, dass die Soldaten, die für Sie verbringen...
Nicht als Feiglinge! Verreiter, Versager!
Mein Führer, was Sie da sagen, ist ungeheuerlich.
Die Generalität ist das Geschmolz des deutschen Volkes! Sie ist ohne Ehre! Sie nennen sich Generale, weil Sie Jahre auf Militärakademien zugebracht haben, nur um zu lernen, wie man Messer und Gabel hält! Jahrelang hat das Militär meine Aktionen nur behindert. Es hat mir jeden nur ersichtlichen Widerstand in den Weg gelegt. Ich hätte gut daran getan.
Yeah. Yeah, there was one he was going on about Rolf Harris as well. You probably wouldn't get some of the references because a lot of them was like British TV that they mentioned, British TV references.
Good evening, you well? Jimmy Carr's a dick. Got rid of disability living allowance entirely summer that women's football is in the Olympics. Slightly over the athletes talking about the sacrament. He was a fucking wrong 'un, wasn't he? Years ago, but it's only coming to light now. Of course, it all happened years ago, but it's only coming to light now. Of course, it all his motto. Of course, it all happened years ago, but it's only coming to light now. He was a fucking wrong 'un, wasn't he? He fucked more miners than Thatcher. And wasn't just that. He was a necrophiliac. He was interfering with the dead. We used to call him a grave dodger. How little did we know? Of course, it's slightly, for me, I don't know about you, if there's people around my age, but for me, it slightly ruined the memories of those kind of TV shows that I used to love. I used to love Jim Will Fix It. That was a great show. What was the other one he used to do? Tops Off for Pops.
Tops Off for Pops.
You remember Tops Off for Pops? This week's non-mover, the corpse in the corner. And down from 13, her knickers. So many victims, and I count myself as one of them. I was a child in the 1970s, not a fucking sniff. My self-esteem's rock bottom. The bastard. It's a terrible story, but every cloud has a silver lining, and it looks like I wasn't the worst Jimmy last year. Get in.
Some of his stuff's quite extreme, like Jimmy Carr, British comedian. This should be too funny. I think it was just called Hitler's Parodies channel or something. Hitler news videos. It says make your own Hitler video. Make your own Hitler video at ... It's interesting, eh? Hitler news videos. But that wasn't the one that Biden was on. Hitler rants parodies. Let me just check. Hitler rants parodies trailer. 8 hours ago, Hitler reacts to the fall of Afghanistan. Maybe I'll see what I didn't really watch the news. I don't really know what's going on, to be honest. Is there something to do with the Taliban as well? How is your country doing with the pandemic? And people are still wearing masks in shops. Not much. I don't think much has really changed, you know. It's like I've not heard from my dentist, you know, if they're open again. can't actually see the doctor as such, and job interviews seem to be like over the phone kind of thing, which is kind of awkward. But so a lot of people seem to still be working from home kind of thing. Pandemic. Yeah, so it's like they've changed some of the rules, but people are just acting much the same. I was going to say there's no social distancing as such, but it kind of depends on the person. I think if they've been doing that, they keep doing it, like walking around you and stuff. But then there's always people who don't care. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're in a queue and you stand back to give the person in front space, and then the person behind you is like right at the back of you. You know what I mean? Like as you're going through the checkout queue or something, right at your ass, man. And although I do believe some of the crap, you feel like saying to them, "Do you mind? Do you mind backing off a meter or something?" If they're like that, but people are still wearing masks in the shops, kind of thing. Like most people, I guess. Put another wee song on just now because I need to get a cup of tea. We'll add that to. Oh, that's the buy one. I'm not clicking. I'll just click on that now. Oh. And then just save it to that list there. One of the lists. Yeah, it was on there. It's the Woody Woodpecker Show. People in my town has said, fuck it, most people, no mask, no social distancing. Yeah, I wish it was like that here. Like, seems like America in general seems to be, resistant to it, which is good. Like, but I wish more folk were like that here. But as I say, things are just kind of gone on as normal. I was just looking for a wee song the new fella. Get a drink. King of the Road. I should look at that one. Shakespeare's Sister, the band. Should have went on YouTube there. Copy. Your history. They've got their own channel there as well. Oh, I remember watching some of their newer stuff actually. Shakespeare's Sister. Brian Bedoing.
again. It's the reason I live, to give all I can give in return for the life that I earned. I was born as a part of a plan, with the heart of a man, with the will to survive. Justify I exist, to be scribed on the list of someone with a place in the sun. Here I stand, reaching out for the sky, till the day I die. I must give all I can. When I go, I will go empty-handed. I'll become dust for the land. Just this soul I have found leaves the ground. You could have told me at the right time. You could have introduced me proudly. Never need to have to kiss me. Never need to ever touch me. But you should have been nice to me. You should have been nice to me. It would have been so easy. And on the moments when I was down, you could have been there. You could have been there. You could have once just spoken favor. You'd never need to ever touch me. But you should have been nice to me. should have been nice to me. It wouldn't cost you money. And on the moments when I fell down, not for you to say, oh, I told you so. You could have waited, you could have waited, you could have waited.
Frankly, Mr. Shankly, this position I've held, it pays my way and it corrodes my soul. I want to leave, you will not miss me. I want to go down in musical history. Frankly, Mr. Shankly, I'm a sickening wreck. I've got the 21st century breathing down my neck. I must move fast, you understand me. I want to go down in celluloid history, Mr. Shankly. Fame, fame, fatal fame. It can play hideous tricks on the brain, but still I'd rather be famous than righteous or holy. Any day, any day, any day. But sometimes I feel more fulfilled making Christmas cards with the mentally ill. I want to live and I want to love. I want to catch something that I might be ashamed of. Frankly, Mr. Shankly, this position I've held, it pays my way and it corrodes my soul. Oh, I didn't realize that you wrote poetry. I didn't realize you wrote such bloody awful poetry, Mr. Shankly. Frankly, Mr. Shankly, since you asked, you are a flatulent pain in the arse. I do not mean to be so rude, but still I must speak frankly, Mr. Shankly. Oh, give us your money. The lanes were silent, there was nothing, no, nothing around for miles. I danced a friendly venture with a hard-faced three-word gesture. I started something, forced you to a zone, and you were clearly never meant to go. Hairbrushed and parted. Typical me, typical me, typical me. I started something, and now I'm not too sure. I grabbed you by the gilded beams. That's what tradition means. And I danced another venture with a gesture that was absolutely vile. I started something, I forced you to a zone, and you were clearly never meant to go. Hairbrushed and parted. Typical me, typical me, typical me. I started something, now I'm not too sure. I grabbed you by the gilded beams. That's what tradition means. And now 18 months hard labor seems fair enough. I started something, and I forced you to a zone, and you were clearly never meant to go. Hairbrushed and parted. Typical me, typical me, typical me. I started something, now I'm not too sure. I started something, I started something. Typical me, typical me, typical me, typical me, typical me, typical me, typical me. I started something, now I'm not too sure. Park the car at the side of the road. You should know time's tide will smother you, and I will too. When you laugh about people who feel so very lonely, their only desire is to die, well, I'm afraid it doesn't make me smile. I wish I could lie, but that joke isn't funny anymore. It's too close to home and it's too near the bone. It's too close to home and it's too near the bone, more than you'll ever know. Kick them when they fall down. Kick them when they fall down. Why must you kick them when they fall down? Kick them when they fall down. Why must you kick them when they fall down? Why must you kick them when they fall down? Kick them when they fall down. It was dark as I drove the point home, and on cold leather seats, well, it suddenly struck me I just might die with a smile on my face after all. I've seen this happen in other people's lives, and now it's happening in mine. I've seen this happen in other people's lives, and now it's happening in mine. I've seen this happen in other people's lives, and now it's happening in mine. I've seen this happen in other people's lives, and now it's happening in mine. I've seen this happen in other people's lives, and now it's happening in mine. Happening in mine, happening in mine, happening in mine, happening in mine. I've seen this happen in other people's lives, and now it's happening in mine. Now it's happening in mine. Now I've seen this happen in other people's lives. Now it's happening in mine. Happening in mine. Happening in mine. Happening in mine. I've seen this happen in other people's lives, and now. The Indians send signals from the rocks above the pass. The cowboys take position in the bushes and the grass. The squaw is with the corporal, she is tied against a tree. She doesn't mind the language, it's a beating she don't need. She lets loose all the horses when the corporal is asleep, and he wakes to find the fire's dead and arrows in his hat. And Davy Crockett rides around and says it's cool for cats, it's cool for cats. The Sweeney's doing 90 cause they've got the word to go. They get a gang of villains in a shed up at Heathrow. They're counting out their fivers when the handcuffs lock again. In and out of Wandsworth with the numbers on their names. It's funny how their missus always looks the bleeding same. And meanwhile at the station there's a couple of likely lads who swear like how's your father, and they're very cool for cats, they're cool for cats. To change the mood a little, I've been posing down the pub. On seeing my reflection, I'm looking slightly rough. I fancy this, I fancy that, I wanna be so flash. I give a little muscle and I spend a little cash, but all I get is bitter and a nasty little rash. And by the time I'm sober I've forgotten what I've had. And everybody tells me that it's cool to be a cat, it's cool for cats. Shape up at the disco when I think I've got a pull. I ask her lots of questions as she hangs onto the wall. I kiss her for the first time and then I take her home. I'm invited in for coffee and I give the dog a bone. She likes to go to discos but she's never on her own. I said I'll see you later and I give her some old chat. But it's not like that on the TV. When it's cool for cats, it's cool for cats. The rain falls hard on a humdrum town. This town has dragged you down. Oh, the rain falls hard on a humdrum town. This town has dragged you down. Oh no. And everybody's got to live their life, and God knows I've got to live mine. God knows I've got to live mine. William, it was really nothing. William, it was really nothing. It was your life. How can you stay with a fat girl who'll say, oh, would you like to marry me? And if you'd like to go buy the ring, she doesn't care about anything. Would you like to marry me? And if you'd like, you can buy the ring. I don't dream about anyone except myself. Oh, William, it was really nothing. William. Learn to love me and assemble the way. Now, today, tomorrow, and always. My only weakness is a list of crime. My only weakness is, well, never mind. Shoplifters of the world, unite and take over. Shoplifters of the world, hand it over, hand it over, hand it over. Learn to love me and assemble the ways. Now, today, tomorrow, and always. My only weakness is a listed crime. But last night, plans for a future war, it was all I saw on Channel 4. Shoplifters of the world, unite and take over. Shoplifters of the world, hand it over, hand it over, hand it over. A heartless hand on my shoulder, I'm pushing it's over. Alabaster crashes down. 6 months is a long time. I tried living in the real world instead of a shell, but before I began, I was bored before I even began. Shoplifters of the world, unite and take over. Shoplifters of the world, unite and take over. Shoplifters of the world, unite and take over. Shoplifters of the world, take over. From the Ice Age to the doorway, there is but one concern. I have just discovered some girls are bigger than others. Some girls are bigger than others. Some girls' mothers are bigger than other girls' mothers. Some girls are bigger than others. Some girls are bigger than others. Some girls' mothers are bigger than other girls' mothers. As Antony said to Cleopatra as he opened a crate of ale, oh, I say, some girls are bigger than others. Some girls are bigger than others. Some girls' mothers are bigger than other girls' mothers. Some girls are bigger than others. Some girls are bigger than others. Some girls' mothers are bigger than other girls' mothers. Send me the pillow, the one that you dream on. Send me the pillow, the one that you dream of, and I'll send you mine. Girlfriend in a coma, I know, it's serious. Girlfriend in a coma, I know, it's really serious. There were times when I could have murdered her, but you know I would hate anything to have happened to her. No, I don't want to see her. Do you really think she'll pull through? Do you really think she'll pull through? Do you? Girlfriend in a coma, I know it's serious. Bye, 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 my baby, goodbye. There were times when I could have strangled her, but you know I would hate anything to happen to her. Would you please let me see her? Do you really think she'll pull through? Do you really think she'll pull through? Do you? Let me whisper my last goodbyes. I know it's serious. I was minding my business, lifting some lead off the roof of the Holy Name Church. It was worthwhile living a laughable life to set my eyes on the blistering sight of a vicar in a tutu. He's not strange, he just wants to live his life this way. A scanty bit of a thing with a decorative ring wouldn't cover the head of a goose. As Rose collects some money in a canister, who comes sliding down the banister? The vicar in a tutu. He's not strange, he just wants to live his life this way. The monkish Monsignor with a head full of plaster said, "My man, get your vile soul dry clean." As Rose counts some money in the canister, as natural as rain, he dances again. My God, vicar in a tutu. Oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa. Oh, the vicar in a tutu. Oh yeah, oh. The next day in the pulpit, with freedom and ease, combating ignorance, dust and disease. As Rose counts the money in the canister, as natural as rain, he dances again and again and again and again in the fabric of a tutu. Any man could get used to. And I am the living sign, I'm a living sign. I am a living sign, I'm a living sign. I am a living sign, I'm a living sign, sign. I am a living sign. Oh. Young bones groan and the rocks below say, throw your skinny body down, son. But I'm going to meet the one I love. So please don't stand in my way, because I'm going to meet the one I love. No, mama, let me go. Young bones groan and the rocks below say, throw your white body down. But I'm going to meet the one I love. At last, at last, at last, I'm going to meet the one I love. La-da-da, la-da-da. No, mama, let me go. No, 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 no. I thought that if you had an acoustic guitar, then it meant that you were a protest singer. Oh, I can smile about it now, but at the time it was terrible. No, mama, let me go. No, 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 no. Dreaded sunny day, so meet you at the cemetery gates. Keats and Yates are on your side. I dreaded sunny day, so meet you at the cemetery gates. Keats and Yates are on your side. While Wild is on mine. So we go inside and we bravely read the stones. All those people, all those lives, where are they now? With loves, and hates, and passions just like mine. They were born and then they lived and then they died. Seems so unfair, I want to cry. You say a thrice undone salutation to the dawn, and you claim these words as your own. But I've read well and I've heard them said 100 times, maybe less, maybe more. If you must write prose and poems, words you use should be your own. Don't plagiarize, don't take on loan. 'Cause there's always someone, somewhere, with a big nose who knows and trips you up and laughs when you fall. Who'll trip you up and laugh when you fall. You say a long done do does this, words which could only be your own, and then produce the text from whence it was writ some dizzy whore 1804. I dreaded sunny days, so let's go where we're happy and I'll meet you at the cemetery gate. So Keats and Yates are on your side. I dreaded sunny days, so let's go where we're wanted and I'll meet you at the cemetery gate. Keats and Yates are on your side, but you lose, 'cause whereas the love of Wild is on mine. Sure. Is it wrong to want to live on your own? No, it's not wrong, but I must know. How can someone so young sing words so sad? Sheila take a bow with the grime of this world in the crotch, dear, and don't go home tonight. Come out and find the one that you love and who loves you. One that you love and who loves you. Is it wrong not to always be glad? No, it's not wrong, but I must ask, how can someone so young sing words so sad? Sheila take a bow with the grime of this world in the crotch, dear, and don't go home tonight. Come out and find the one that you love and who loves you. One that you love and who loves you. Take my hand and off we stride. Oh la 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 la. You're a girl and I'm a boy. La 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 la. La 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 la. Take my hand and off we stride. Oh la 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 la. I'm a girl and you're a boy. La 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 la. La 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 la. Sheila take a bow. La 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 la. Throw your homework onto the fire. Come out and find the one that you love. Come out and find the one you love. Right, I think that's maybe it for the Smiths ones, I think. I maybe had a few more elsewhere. I made a wee list of Smiths karaoke. In a river the color of lead, immerse the baby's head, wrap her up in the news of the world, dump her on a doorstep, girl. This night has opened my eyes, and I will never sleep again. You kicked and cried like a bullet child, a grown man, 25. Oh, he said he'd cure your ills, but he didn't say he never will. Oh, save your life, because you've only got one. The dream has gone, but the baby is real. Oh, you did a good thing. She could have been a poet, or she could have been a fool. Oh, you did a bad thing. And I'm not happy and I'm not sad. A shoeless child on a swing reminds you of your own again. She took away your troubles, oh, but then again she left pain. So please save your life, because you've only got one. The dream has gone, but the baby is real. Oh, you did a good thing. She could have been a poet, or she could have been a fool. Oh, you did a bad thing. And I'm not happy and I'm not sad. Oh, la la la. Oh, oh, la la la. And I'm not happy and I'm not sad. Oh, la la la. Oh, oh, la la la. And I'm not happy and I'm not sad. It's not got that one. Karaoke, I don't think. Okay. Right.
For the start, you twisting tore our love apart. Your light fingers through the dark shattered the lamp into darkness. It cast us out. You know you've got to be wrong. We're wrong. Just shut me up and blamed it on the brown. Cornered the boy, kicked out of the world kicked back and not fucking hard at all. If you wanna try, there's no worse you could do. I know you lie. I know you lie, I'm still in love with you. Can't take me anywhere, I'll take you anywhere. You can't take me anywhere, I can't take you anywhere. I'll take you anywhere you wanna go. Oh, you can't stand me, no, you can't stand me, no. You can't stand me, no, you can't stand me, no. You can't stand me, no, you can't stand me, no. You can't stand me, no. You can't stand me, no. Are we enough to keep it together? Or do we just keep on pretending and hope our luck is never ending? Or you tried to pull the wool, I wasn't feeling too clever. And you take all that blending until you need an ending. If you wanna try, there's no worse you could do. I know you lie, all you do is make me cry. And all those words, they ain't true. Can't take me anywhere, I can't take you anywhere. Can't take me anywhere, I won't take you anywhere. I'll take you anywhere you wanna go. Oh, you can't stand me, no, you can't stand me, no. You can't stand me, no, you can't stand me, no. You can't stand me, no, you can't stand me, no. You can't stand me, no, you can't stand me, no. 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 Can't stand me now.
We are on.
I don't
I don't give a blue. I don't give two hoots. You're too big for your bossy boots. I love you, you dummy. 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 I love my nobody. Nobody has no. I love you, you dummy. 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 I wanna take you to a gay bar. I wanna take you to a gay bar. I wanna take you to a gay bar. I wanna take you to a gay bar, gay bar, gay bar. Let's start a war. Start a nuclear war. At the gay bar, gay bar, gay bar. Wow! At the gay bar. Now tell me, do you have any money? I wanna spend all your money at the gay bar, gay bar, gay bar. I've got something to put in you. I've got something to put in you. I've got something to put in you. At the gay bar, gay bar, gay bar. You're a superstar. At the gay bar. You're a superstar. At the gay bar. Yeah, you're a superstar. At the gay bar. You're a superstar. At the gay bar. Superstar. Superstar.
Pennsylvania, they do it like that. All the monsters, they make their flight, flapping at the windows in the middle of the night. Dr. Frankenstein disco party. Dr. Frankenstein disco party. Dr. Frankenstein disco party. Dr. Frankenstein disco party.
Disco is the word that brings them from their lairs. They all love to boogie down old Frankie's stairs. Their take gets a little diabolic, but what can you expect from a bunch of bloodaholic? They're Dracula, a Bigfoot, the mummies, and then Frankenstein's monster, the zombies and friends. Grandpa's spooks, freaks of all kinds, flock to the castle to have a good time.
I love these monster parties, don't you? Dr. Frankenstein disco party. Dr. Frankenstein disco party. Dr. Frankenstein disco party. Dr. Frankenstein disco party.
Disco is the word that brings them from their lairs. They all love to boogie down on Frankie's stairs. Their take gets a little diabolic, but what can you expect from a bunch of bloodaholics? There's Dracula, a Bigfoot, the mummies, and then Frankenstein's monster, the zombies and friends. Vampire spooks, freaks of all kinds, back to the castle to have a good time.
Dr. Frankenstein disco party. 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 Dr. Frankenstein disco party.
I'm the sun and the air. I'm a shyness that is criminally vulgar. I'm the sun and air of nothing in particular. You shut your mouth. How can you see? I go by things the wrong way. I'm human and I need to be loved, just like everybody else does. I'm the sun and the air. All the shyness that is criminally vulgar. could do me. See, I've already waited too long, and now my hope is gone. You shut your mouth. How can you say I go about things the wrong way? I am human and I need to be loved, just like everybody else does.
Birds are calling to sing along, but my window's painted shut, and all that year of chorus taught me is out of style and long forgone.
How can I sing like a girl and not be stigmatized by the rest of the world?
Tell me
Can I sing like a girl and not be objectified as if I were a girl? I want to raise my freak flag higher and higher, and I want to raise my freak flag and never be alone, never be alone.
from the watchtowers I've been spotted, fingers pointing at my mouth, spotlights turn and pivot towards me, but I dare not make a sound.
How can I sing like a girl and not be stigmatized by the rest of the world? Tell me how can I sing like a girl and not be objectified as if I were a girl? I want to raise my freak flag higher and higher, and I want to raise my freak flag and never be alone, never be alone. Can I sing like a girl and not be stigmatized by the rest of the world? Tell me how can I sing like a girl and not be objectified as if I were a girl? Night boat to Cairo. It's just gone noon, half past monsoon on the banks of the River Nile. Here comes the boat, only half afloat. Postman grins a toothless smile. Only just one more to this desolate shore. Last boat along the River Nile. Doesn't seem to care, no more wind in his hair as he reaches his last half mile. The oar snaps in his hand before he reaches dry land, but the sound doesn't deafen his smile. Just pokes the wet sand with an oar in his hand, floats off down the River Nile. Floats off down the River Nile. All aboard! Night boat to Cairo. Night boat to Cairo. There's a voice keeps on calling me. Down the road is where I'll always be. Every stop I make, I'll make a new friend. Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. Down this road that never seems to end, where new adventure lies just around the bend. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, the whole world is my home. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, the whole world is my home. There's a world that's waiting to unfold, a brand new tale no one has ever told. We've journeyed far, but you know it won't be long. We're almost there and we've paid our fare with the hobo song. Maybe tomorrow I wanna settle down. Till tomorrow, the whole world is my home. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat and travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, the whole world is my home. Everybody's talking at me. I can't hear a word they're saying, only the echoes of my mind. People stop and stare. I can't see their faces, only the shadows of their eyes. I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain, going where the weather suits my clothes, backing up with a northeast wind and sailing on the summer breeze, tripping over the ocean like a stone. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes, backing up with the northeast wind and sailing on the summer breeze, tripping over the ocean like a stone. Everybody's talking at me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Na, na, na. man lives at the corner of the street, and his neighbors think he's helpful and he's sweet, 'cause he never swears and he always shakes you by the hand. But no one knows he really is a plastic man. He's got a plastic heart, plastic feet and toes. He's got plastic knees and a perfect plastic nose. He's got plastic lips that hide his plastic teeth and gums, and plastic legs that reach up to his plastic bum. Plastic man got no brain. Plastic man don't feel no pain. Plastic people look the same. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kick his shin or tread on his face. Pull his nose all over the place. You can't disfigure or disgrace Plastic Man. Plastic Man. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 da ba. La 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 la. He's got plastic flowers growing up the wall. He eats plastic food with a plastic knife and fork. He likes plastic cups and saucers 'cause they never break. And he likes to lick his gravy off a plastic plate. Plastic man got no brain. Plastic people look the same. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kick his shin or tread on his face. Pull his nose all over the place. You can't disfigure or disgrace Plastic Man. Plastic Man. He's got a plastic wife who wears a plastic Mac. And his children wanna be plastic like their dad. He's got a phony smile that makes you think he understands, but no one ever gets the truth from Plastic Man. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba. Plastic Man. Never saw it as a star. It's more a change of heart. Rapping on the windows, whistling down the chimney pot, blowing off the dust in the room where I forgot I laid my plans in solid rock. Stepping through the door like a troubadour, while just an hour away, looking at the trees on the roadside, feeling it's a holiday. Well, you and I should ride the coast and wind up in our favorite coach just miles away. Roll a number, write another song like Jimmy heard the day he caught the train. Oh la la la, oh la la, oh la la la, oh la. Sips another rum and coke, told a dirty joke, walking around Groucho sucking on a number 10, rolling on the floor with a cigarette buns, walked in. I'll miss the crush and I'm home again. Stepping through the door with the 9 store while I'm just an hour away. Step into the sky and the star bright, feeling it's a brighter day. Well, you and I should ride the coast and wind up in our favorite coast just miles away. Roll a number, Write another song like Jimmy heard the day he caught the train. Oh la la, oh la, oh la la, oh la. You and I should ride the tracks and find ourselves just wading through tomorrow. And you and I, when we're coming back, we're only getting back, and I know you feel no sorrow. Oh la la, oh la la, oh la la, oh la la. When you find that things are getting wilder, don't you want days like these? When you find that things are getting wild, don't you want days like these? When you find that things are getting wild, don't you need days like these? When you find that things are getting wilder, don't you know days like these, like these? Oh la la, oh la la, oh la la, oh la. Was a theme she had on a scheme he had, told in a foreign land, to take life on earth to the second birth, and the man was in command. It was a flight on the wings of a young girl's dreams that flew too far away. Don't push too far, your dreams are China in your hand. Don't wish too hard because they may come true and you can't help them. You don't know what you might have set upon yourself. China in your hand. Come from greed, never born of the seed, took a life from a barren land. Oh, eyes wide, like a child in the form of man. I prophesy for a fantasy, the curse of a vivid mind. Don't push too far, your dreams are China in your hand. Don't wish too hard because they may come true and you can't help them. You don't know what you might have set upon yourself. Yeah, yeah. China in your hand. Oh, your hand, your hand. Don't push too far, your dreams are China in your hand. Don't wish too hard because they may come true, but you can't help them. You don't know what you might have set upon yourself. But you shouldn't push too hard, no, no.
Don't push too far, your dreams are China in your hand. Don't wish too hard because they may come true and you can't help them. You don't know what you might have set upon yourself. 'Cause you're only dream. You shouldn't push too hard, no, no. Hear a lot of stories, I suppose they could be true, all about love and what it can do to you. High is the risk of striking out, the risk of getting hurt. Still, I have so much to learn. Well, I know, 'cause I think about it all the time. I know that real love is hard to prize.
And a
Good heart
these days is hard to find.
A good heart, the lasting kind.
A good heart these days is hard to find.
So please be gentle with this heart of mine. My expectations may be high, I blame that on my youth. And soon enough I'll learn the painful truth. I'll face it like a fighter, then boast of how I've grown. Anything is better than being alone. Well, I know, 'cause I learn a little every day. I know, 'cause I listen when the experts say that a good
Heart these days is hard to find.
good heart,
True love,
the lasting kind.
a good heart these days is hard to
Ooh,
find. So please be gentle with
this heart of mine. Yeah. Hey. As I reflect on all my childhood dreams, my ideas of love weren't as foolish as they seem. If I don't start looking now, I'll be left behind. And a good heart these days, it's hard to find. Well, I know it's a dream I'm willing to defend. And I know it will all be worth it in the end.
And a good heart these days is hard to find.
Good heart,
Love,
the lasting kind.
a good heart these days is hard to find. So please
Be gentle with this heart of mine.
And a good heart these days is hard to find.
A good heart,
Love, the lasting kind. A good
ooh,
heart these days is hard to find. So please be gentle with this heart.
with this heart of mine. Good heart, fixed my dwelling for the night. Lights and pairs come passing by. Where'll I hide? I need some time now on my own. Leave my loneliness alone to lick my wounds. Night has found me just in time to help me close my eyes. One more time living a boy's adventure tale. In so many ways, living a boy's adventure tale. For so many days, living a boy's adventure tale. Can't escape if I wanted to, living a boy's adventure tale. I may be dreaming, but I feel away. I've been lost in so many places, seeking love in so many faces. A change of weather, the rain pours down, my head in hands pressed to the ground. And where am I supposed to go now? Living a boy's adventure tale in so many ways. Living a boy's adventure tale. Living a boy's adventure tale. The voice I hear, living a boy's adventure tale. Singing a lullaby for me. Living a boy's adventure tale. Because of you, living a boy's adventure tale. Oh, you know it's true. Oh, living a boy's adventure tale. In so many ways. For so many days, I love you. So many ways. Don't know what I'm doing here, I'll carry on regardless. Got enough money for one more beer, I'll carry on regardless. Good as gold, but stupid as mud, he'll carry on regardless. He'll bleed his heart 'cause there's no more blood, but carry on regardless. Carry on with life. Carry on with pride. Carry on with brown under moonlit skies. I want my love, my joy, my life, my smile, my need. Not in the star signs or the palm she reads. I want my sun-drenched, windswept Ingrid Bergman kiss. Not in the next line. I want it in this. I want it in this. Got one note to last all week. I'll carry on regardless. The hill to happiness is far too steep. I'll carry on regardless. Dried his mouth in the Memphis sun. He carried on regardless. Tried to smile and he bit his tongue, but carried on regardless. Carry on with work. Carry on with love. Carry on with cheering anything above. I want my love, my joy, my life, my smile, my needs. Not in the star signs or the helmet she reads. I want my sun-drenched, windswept Ingrid Bergman kiss. Not in the next line. I'll have it in this. I'll have it in this. Don't want silver, I just want gold. Carry on regardless. Bronze is for the sick and the old, but carry on regardless. I want my love, my joy, my life, my smile, my needs. Not in the star signs or the helmet she reads. I want my sun-drenched, windswept Ingrid Bergman kiss. Not in the next line. I'll have it in this. I'll have it in this.
This is the one I was thinking of. What was the other one now? Diastic come right. Star above the city in the northern chill. Somewhere in my heart. Sure the other one is on a karaoke, but there's a playlist thing there. Maybe I'm thinking of another band. I think it's Clemmy Fisher I was thinking actually.
was only 17 when she looked at me that way. Seems like yesterday. I was only fooling round, but she stole my heart away. I've never been the same. I felt the strangest feeling, like a raging fire burn. She left, I cried for weeks, and I can't forget her or the lesson that I learned. Love changes everything. Love makes you fly, it can break your wings. Love changes everything. Love makes the rules too thin, rules too king. Love changes, love changes everything. Oh, then the years went rolling by. I grew up and moved away. I had to end my pain. Found another lover then, but my heart is sad to say it only ended up the same way. I wondered, was I destined to spend my life alone? Oh girl, you answered my question. This time it's working, you gave me hope. Love changes everything. Love changes, makes you fly and break your wings. Love changes everything. Love makes the rules from fools to kings. Love changes everything. Oh, oh. I've seen the way love shakes ya, makes ya, breaks ya. It's got a power of its own. Love changes everything. Love makes you fly, it can break your wings. Don't forget it, girl. Love changes everything. Love makes the rules from fools to kings. Love changes, don't you forget it. Love changes everything. Oh, 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 oh. Love changes everything. Love makes the rules. Walked in the cold air, freezing breath on a window pane, lying and waiting. A stand in the dark in a picture frame so mystic and soulful. A voice reaching out in a piercing cry, it stays with you until the feeling has gone, only you and I, it means nothing to me. This means nothing to me. Oh, Vienna. Music is weaving, haunting notes, pizzicato strings, the rhythm is calling. Alone in the night as the daylight brings a cool empty silence. The warmth of your hand on a cold grey sky, it fades to the distance. The image is gone, only you and I, it means nothing to me. This means nothing to me. Oh, Vienna. This means nothing to me. This means nothing to me. Oh, Vienna. Golden brown, texture like sun, lays me down. With my mind she runs throughout the night. No need to fight, never a frown with golden brown. Every time, just like the last, on a ship tied to the mast, to distant lands, takes both my hands. Never a frown with golden brown. golden brown, fine temptress. Through the ages she's heading west. From far away, stays for a day. Never a frown with golden brown. La 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 la. La 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 la. Never a frown with golden brown. 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 If I could, I'd like to be a great big movie star, overnight sensation, drive a big expensive car. I would buy you everything your little heart desires. These things I do 'cause I'm stone in love with you. If I were a businessman, I'd sit behind the desk. I'd be so successful, I would scare Wall Street to death. I would hold a meeting for the press to let them know I did it all 'cause I'm stone in love with you. I'm just a man, an average man, doing everything the best I can. But if I could, I'd give the world to you. I'd like to someday be the owner of the first house on the moon. There would be no neighbors and no population boom. You might say that all I do is dream my life away. I guess it's true, 'cause I'm stone in love with you. it's true, 'cause I'm stone in love with you. I guess it's true, 'cause I'm stone in love with you. Right. I guess it's true. I guess it's true.
I was sitting watching telly with the wife the other day. It were rubbish on the BBC and worse than ITA. I said that film's so flippin' old, I wonder it don't pong. The wife said there's no pleasing you. I said that's where you're wrong. My favourites are the adverts on the telly. They're better than the programmes in between. There's a certain blonde I fancy, she's a smasher, no mistake. She runs across the countryside and lies down by a lake. I wish I could change places with a bar of dairy flake. My favourites are the adverts on the telly. My favourites are the adverts on the telly. They're better than the programmes in between. I love to watch that toilet roll unwinding by gum. A little lad runs after it and after him his mum. The bottom of the garden is no place to wag your nose. My favourites are the adverts on the telly. My favourites are the adverts on the telly. They're better than the programmes in between. I'm sorry for that lady who complains her girdle's tight. She struggles to remove it when she gets to bed at night. I only wish you'd send for me, I'd have it off all right. My favourites are the adverts on the telly. Are the adverts on the telly. They're better than the programmes in between. A champion dirt collector leads his ma merry dance, but thanks to her detergent all that mud don't stand a chance. He must get ruddy freezing, only one leg to his pants. My favourites are the adverts on the telly. My favourites are the adverts on the telly. They're better than the programmes in between. Have you seen that Scottish woman and the way she cleans the floor? She leaves it looking whiter than it's ever done before. If I flashed as much as she does, they would lock me up for sure. Favourites are the adverts on the adverts on the favourites are the adverts on the telly.
One of the things I like to do in my shows is complain, you know? It's kind of a motif for me, complaining. And of course, this weird culture we live in leaves you no shortage of things to complain about. So this next piece of material, like most good ideas, is fairly simple. It's just a list of people who ought to be killed.
Get some socks on. Fuck your crocs, ya. Your hairy chops. Fuck them too. And your top knot. Fuck that also lager tops. No! Vintage shops. Oh, wait for the bass drop. Fuck your bass drop, ya. What's cut, get in the sea, get in the sea, get in the sea. It says what's cut, get in the sea. Not listening to me, it says get in the sea. What's cut, get in the sea. It says get in the sea, it says get in the sea. It says what's cut, get in the sea. You ain't your two pal, get in the sea now. One's no big enough for lock, won't do no river, reservoir, it's ready to no going for a swim, no backstroke bobbing. Don't come back, get your flots and lots of what's cuts, duck face, fuck face, what's cuts, floggers, joggers, hoggers, what's cuts, Cameron, Barrowman, Sarraman, what's cuts, Jeremy, get to fuck, what's cut, get in the sea, get in the sea, get in the sea. It says worst cunt, get in the sea. You're not listening to me, it says get in the sea. Worst cunt, get in the sea. It says get in the sea, it says get in the sea. It says worst cunt, get in the sea. You and your two pal, get in the sea now. So many worst cunts, so much sea. Let's watch those cunts in 3x3. So this twat habitat's rid of all the wank. It'd all be better if you sank to the bottom of the ocean bed instead. Worst cunt poaching, go get wet. Living on land, time's come to an end. Let's get going, Billy Ocean said. We're kinda like Joy Division meets Ladysmith Black Mambazo. Worst cunt, I was a hipster before, it was cool. It's cooler in the sea. I'm not being racist, it's just the name of a show. Your dad's a worst cunt, I'm outraged. Let's start a petition, get fishing in the sea. Awkward moment, find you're a worst cunt. This goes in free. See. Don't like the C word, tough luck worst cunt. I preferred your older tunes. Whatever.
Okay, thanks, bye. That was the police. It's about Mum. She's had her head kicked in. Our Mum, she's had her head kicked in. Our Mum.
Say, Olive Oil, want to have dinner with me tonight?
Oh, Popeye! There's nothing I'd love more.
I don't think so, you runt. Come here.
Oh, no! Popeye, help!
This looks like a job for me, spinach.
What's wrong, Popeye?
Oh, my stomach's killing me.
Well, maybe it's because you just downed a full can of pre-cooked spinach in one bite.
Really can't be good for you.
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
I mean, you didn't even chew. Digestion begins in the mouth.
I'm good.
How long have you even had that can of spinach?
Oh, it's tough to say. I buy in bulk. Oh.
It's probably expired.
Spinach can expire.
Popeye, it's the spinach.
It's not the spinach.
It's all you eat. You eat like a garbage disposal.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's absorbing into my beard.
Oh, God! Let's get out of here. Bye, Popeye.
Oh, God.
You're gross.
Smells like low tide. Oh.
You know, I'll never forget my old dad. When these things would happen to him, the things he'd say to me.
What did he say?
What the hell are you doing in the bathroom day and night? Why don't you get out of there? Give someone else a chance.